Hello guys, Fresh here, and today we're going to be talking about the Red Dead Redemption 1 port to PS4 and Switch. Now I know a lot of people know about this port and some people don't, and some people don't, but it's a port. It is just a port that Rockstar made for whatever reason, just like the GTA Definitive Edition trilogy. And I'm going to tell you why this port can be anything, literally anything. Alright, let's do this. So, RDR1 port to PS4 and Switch. Do you know what I think about the thing that Rockstar decided they felt like doing because of more of this? I think that's probably the worst port that I've ever seen. It's the worst. It's the worst. Makes me sick for all those times. It's the worst. It's the worst. And now just a heads up. The main thing that I have a problem with this port is one that will be coming up, and that is also not kind of but not really a big issue, and an issue I will get into in a second, but a lot of the other stuff that people are complaining about it, it's not about it not being a remaster. It's not about it being ported to PS4 and Switch, because technically you can play it on PS5, but backwards compatibility. It's nothing like that. Those are not my complaints. The main complaints I have with this is that, and it's a complaint that some people, not a lot of people, have complained about too, is that multiplayer is not coming to the port. What is Rockstar thinking? Why is RDR1 online multiplayer not coming to this port? Why? What is even the point of this port then? What is the point? This port is bullcrap. No one. Why? Why is multiplayer not? I don't understand. Like, they managed to port GTA 5 online with GTA 5, and better yet, they did more than that with GTA Online and Red Dead Online. You know what they did? They gave Red Dead and RDR2 Online their own separate applications that are different from the game. And yeah, I know RDR2 and GTA 5 Online are more popular than RDR1 Online. But if you ask me, if it wasn't for RDR1, actually technically GTA 4 Online is what started the whole online multiplayer thing in the first place. But if it wasn't for GTA 4 and RDR1, in my opinion, GTA Online and RDR2 Online would never have existed. Like, they managed to do that with GTA 5. For every time they ported GTA 5, they port the online with GTA 5. It's not fair. RDR1 deserves the same treatment that GTA 5 gets. And yeah, I get it. They weren't able to, and blah blah blah, all that. But in my opinion, they could have done that. They could have just take the multiplayer where you want, not do anything with it. They didn't have to change anything or switch anything around or anything. They could have taken that and just put it in along with the port for RDR1 and Undead Nightmare. But no, they were too lazy. They couldn't even try to do that. They couldn't even try. They couldn't even bother trying to do that. This port is so lazy. RDR1 port, it's the worst. It's the worst. Makes me sick for all those times. It's the worst. It's the worst. No one is gonna pay $50. Granted, that is better than paying $70 like the Last of Us remake and the newer Call of Duty games. But still, that's not saying much, honestly. It's like 20% better, but not 20% isn't being 20% better than that is not saying a whole lot. Pretty much the only good things about this port is that Undead Nightmare is not being sold separately. Because trust me, if Undead Nightmare was being sold separately and not together with RDR1, people would have hated this port even more, I bet. I bet people would have hated this port a whole lot more. Yeah, they would have hated it. So yeah, I'll give Rockstar credit. They did, at least they didn't force you to pay another somewhat dollars for Undead Nightmare. At least they didn't sell Undead Nightmare separately. So I'll give them that. And you know what? It's not even about it being a remaster. I wouldn't have cared either way. Remaster or not, I would have still played this either way if they added multiplayer to it. It didn't matter to me if it had like, to me, when I first heard about this, I was obviously excited to hear about the news, but when I found out that multiplayer is not being, when I found out a little bit later that multiplayer was not going to be included, I lost all interest because I don't want to play the single player again for both RDR1 and Undead Nightmare. I don't want to do that. And honestly, I never tried RDR1 multiplayer, and I wish to try RDR1 multiplayer. And this port would have been the perfect opportunity to buy the port, and if it did have multiplayer. But now that multiplayer is not going to be included, I am not interested in buying this port that they're doing. Now I'll have to do what I was originally planning on doing before I heard about this news and just buy the original RDR1 for PS3. That's what I was originally going to plan on doing before I found out about this news. This port is just a downgrade. This port is pretty much a downgrade. It's only the two single players for the regular RDR1 and Undead Nightmare. This port is a cash grab. I mean, not a fully cash grab because at least it's not $70, but it's pretty unfortunate. Yeah. If they just added multiplayer to this port, I wouldn't have cared. I would have bought it. I mean, yeah, a remaster would be a whole lot better. Yeah, true, but to me, that wouldn't have mattered. Remaster or not, I would have still bought it if they added multiplayer. And who knows, maybe Rockstar will add multiplayer to it later on, a bit after its release, which today it is released. So maybe they will add it a little while. After a little while, maybe. I'm not gonna say for sure, but maybe they will. It's possible. I mean, not very possible because they probably weren't able to port it with RDR1, but to me, they didn't have to change anything. They could have just, I don't know anymore. I felt like they could have done that. They could have just, they didn't have to change it. It could have just been the same as it was on the original consoles. And they could have just ported that onto the port with the port. How hard would have that been? And yeah, they're pretty. Like, literally, this port is so stupid. Especially the fact that multiplayer is not coming, and they're gonna expect people to pay $50 for this crap, for this downgraded crap. Look, if they add multiplayer to this port later on, after a while, then I will consider buying it. Because remaster or not, I will still play RDR1 any day of the week. Because RDR1 is pretty fun to play. I played the single player, it was very fun. But I don't want to replay that and the Undead Nightmare single player again. I will only buy this port if they add multiplayer, which is probably not going to happen, but it's possible that will happen. It's possible that they're just trying to. It's possible. It's possible they're just trying to update it and stuff. Heck, maybe better yet, they might give it its own application, just like GTA 5 Online, Red Dead 2 Online. Because honestly, I think that RDR1 Online, I see some gameplay, but I'd say it could possibly be more fun than GTA 5 and RDR2 Online, honestly. Definitely looks a whole lot of fun to play. It looks a lot of fun to play than RDR2 and GTA 5 Online. That's for sure. But I'd say in terms of stuff to do, I give that to RDR2 Online, but in terms of fun, gameplay, I'd say RDR1. Now, those two aspects may be the same thing to some of you, but to me, those are entirely different in this scenario. Hey guys, let's share and enjoy the video and goodbye. But wait, before we end this, I just wanted to give a heads up that I just made a new channel earlier today called Twitch Smashers 53. Feel free to go check that channel out. That channel will pretty much be me uploading my Twitch streams onto that channel. The reason I'm doing that is because I kind of feel like it'd be more proper to give my Twitch channel its own YouTube channel instead of just uploading the streams on Button Smashers 53 Gaming. So yeah, if y'all wanna go check that out, link will be in the description. I'll probably upload some streams from Twitch onto there momentarily, but not very sure yet. But I probably will. I'll probably upload some previous streams that I did onto there. Alright guys, let's watch here and enjoy the video and goodbye.